Yo, what is up, guys? Esah here, bringing you guys another Genshin Impact video, and today I'm going to be talking about a subscribers account that I'm going to be fixing today. And the winner of that special Oosa gang giveaway is Green Tea. You already know. And Green Tea's account, I'm telling you right now, I literally joined in. I went into the wrong server. Everyone here obviously knows. If you guys want to say what's up, chat, you guys could say what's up. But other than that, I literally came into this account. I'm like, dude, this account is stacked. Yeah, I immediately saw Diluc, Bennett, Diona, Barbara. Amazing team combination. And let's talk about this account. Yes. Now, Green Tea, her account currently has, I didn't look at every single character, but I looked at obviously the first team that I came in with. So we have Diluc, which is very, very nice. Incredible. Diluc, Bennett, Diona, Barbara. We have obviously Traveler, Razor, Noelle, Ningguang, Xiangling, and Xinyan. So currently I think this account is AR32, right? AR32. Currently AR32, we have a level 50 Diluc, which is fine. Right, like this person I think is right around that mid-game mark. They're getting right around, once they hit AR35, they're going to be getting, like some more 4-star artifacts. I haven't looked at their artifact setup, but obviously their main DPS right now, their one team is looking like Diluc. So let's look at the weapon setup. So there's Debate Club at level 50, which is a fine option. It's fine because it has base attack and substat attack percentage, and the effect is pretty decent. And you're gonna get a lot of Debate Clubs, so that's fine. Let's look at other weapon options. All right, so I could say that we could switch to Blood Tainted Sword, but since they already have Debate Club built, we're going to stick to Debate Club because we have that attack substat. Now, Sacrificial Greatsword, we can actually use this on someone else. We can use this, he's using White Iron Greatsword. Probably the best idea for Razor is to just throw maybe like Debate Club on him. We're going to go with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refine this to refinement as much as we can. So we already have better weapons for Razor and Diluc using these weapons. Now, we could definitely still use Sacrificial Greatsword. I could definitely use that on Diluc or Razor, but the thing is it's a better support weapon to reset that skill cooldown. But I think this is fine. I think we can go with the setup. Let's look at the artifact setup. Right now, Berserker is a great option for like mid-game players because you get that extra crit rate percentage. Really, really nice. Let me look at their stats here. Okay, so 38.3% is not bad in that mid-game. Like this person's only AR32, so 38.3 isn't bad. I do want to see a little bit higher on that crit rate and crit damage percentage. Once they fully finish story, get a lot of these world quests, and they have a bunch of world quests, they're going to be getting a lot more drops. So let's see what artifacts they currently have. And this is the current team setup. Honestly, I like this team setup a lot. This is a really, really nice team setup because you guys already know Melt is so good. And this person has Barbara, which Barbara is Constellation 0. That's fine. Barbara is still an amazing option. Diluc, obviously Constellation 0. Bennett, is he C1? C2 Bennett. Pog. So sick. And then let's look at Barbara. Barbara, even if she C0, she's fine, but we have C1 on here, which is nice because we get extra energy back. Really, really good. Yeah, I think for now, having one strong team is really great. And then we can, I'm going to maybe make a potential like Spiral Abyss team 2. So yeah, let me make a second team. So what I might do is I might actually switch maybe Barbara into here for Spiral Abyss when we do use them. And I'm going to put Xinyan in here. Let's throw Xinyan in here. That'll be nice. Maybe I don't want to switch Diona out because Diona works really well for those melts. Maybe I can just throw Traveler in there. It looks like you have Traveler built, so you can use Traveler. So maybe going with this because we can get some melts with Xiangling and Kaya. We can also react with Electro, with Pyro, with also Cryo, and then we have Barbara there as well for those nice heals. I really actually like this team setup. We have some physical damage, electro damage, but if you really want, you can even swap Razor out for Ningguang, because it looks like you also have Ningguang built. Let me look at Ningguang. Ningguang has attack with crit damage on here. This is nice. Ningguang here has crit rate attack. So you really want to start getting more artifacts just by playing the game more. The more boss fights you're doing, just in general doing domains. Just doing story, you're going to get a lot of drops. And unlock your shrines. Like, use your shrine keys, unlock those shrines. I want to see you do that. because if you unlock your shrines, you can get some pretty decent gear out of there, like some berserker gear, some really solid gear, and you may get a good roll. You never know. Let's give her geo damage bonus. This is very good, actually. And then we'll give Razor physical damage bonus. She has sacrificial fragments on her. You can leave this on her, but this one is going to have a little more damage. Let's stick to sacrificial fragments for now. Plus that elemental skill is going to have that lower cooldown. You can use this for now. But artifact setup overall, we have this one. We have an HP, which is fine. Maybe I'll swap this. We'll just keep this one on her. Get R5 Thrilling Tales for Barbara. Good idea. It doesn't look like you have enough to like start building sets, but we have a Berserker set now because I switched to that Berserker piece from Xinyan. So now we're getting that additional crit rate. So that at least we're getting that. We're getting attack on here, which I don't really like. I guess we'll stick with it for now. You got to work with what you got. That's fine. Just use that for now. And we're getting a crit rate bonus. And then we have sacrificial fragments right here. And then let's go to Barbara now. So Barbara, I want to see how much HP you have on her. You have a scholar on her, which is fine. That's nice because you get that energy recharge. I like seeing that. And HP, wow. This is a very good flower. 3-star flower. This is nice. You have crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery for like reactions, and you have attack on here, which the attack isn't necessary, but these two rolls, man, really good. We have attack here. Do you have an HP? Yep, we have HP right here. The additional attack, we don't care about attack on Barbara. We only care about HP on her. And use this maybe on someone else. And so let's look at our current HP right now. We're at 89.58. Let's get this higher. Make sure you can maybe get a soul HP cup on her. It'll make her so much better. But this is not bad. You can use this actually on Sing Cho if you ever get him, or like maybe Mona. Healing bonus. Yeah, just keep this because you're getting that energy recharge and you're getting healing bonus. Keep this on her for now. I think Barbara is fine. I think you have enough for maybe a refinement 5. 48%. Amazing. So make sure if you have 3-star weapons on that you're refining them as much as you can, because you may be missing out on those bonus effect damage that you could be getting, which will help you out a lot, just dishing out more damage. So Barbara is fine, but once again, try to get more HP on her. Try to build those artifacts up a little more. Now, I'm going to solely focus on your main 4 right now. So with Diluc, HP, he has defense, attack, elemental mastery, attack, but you're getting that berserker, that crit rate, so that's fine. So mid game, it's a bit tough, right? Like, if this account was like AR 40 plus and you had a lot more like upgraded artifacts, maybe some 5-star upgraded artifacts, there might be like bigger changes I could make. But for now, like I'm just looking if you're at least getting those general like attack percentages on like your main DPS, right? Attack here, you have some crit damage, energy recharge, which is nice. Plus 10 goblet, which is HP, and this is attack. Switch this goblet to Diona, and if you want to see how much of an attack increase, right now we have 888. And let's switch that one goblet out to this one. And this has elemental mastery and crit damage. Yeah, throw that on Diluc. Diona scales off of HP. Look, 968, almost 1,000 attack. Crit rate, circle it with crit damage. This is really solid. I actually think you can use this for a while. You can use this for a while. This is going to last you. So keep this on Diluc. I love it. And so if we check Diluc out, 36.2 crit rate. We want to get that crit damage up, but crit rate is looking pretty decent. But within time, you're going to be able to get that up. I like where his attack is, getting close to 1,000. Let me check out Bennett. Bennett scales off of attack, so once again, attack is important on him. You have Lion's Roar on him, which is fine because it has attack. I don't mind this at all. I think this is fine. Now you have Favonia's Sword on Traveler, but this is fine for Bennett. You can use Lion's Roar for now because attack, skills off of attack. You're in that mid game. Let's check this out right now. HP, you have a crit damage on here, some attack here. I want to make sure that you have a lot of attack here. Maybe pyro damage bonus. No, you don't have it, but you have an attack goblet, which is fine. That works well. Attack here, attack instructor, energy recharge on here, which is fine, but maybe let's switch it for an attack. Want to see his attack up, but the energy recharge can potentially work really well with him. We have an attack timepiece right here. We're going to switch this out for this energy piece for Barbara. And then Bennett has elemental mastery. This is fine. You can use that. We don't need to worry about crit rate and crit damage on Bennett at all. You're not building him for DPS. Looks like you're building him for strictly support. Like who cares about 9.9% crit rate? What I care about, potentially energy recharge. 135 is fine for now. You really want to get this to maybe like 160 in the future. 180. And then let's look at his Elemental Mastery is 101, so this is not bad. This is pretty decent. And then look here, 693, not bad. Attack's pretty good. Mid game wise, this is solid, but you wanna really get his artifacts leveled up more. We have an Exile set which increases his energy percentage by plus 20, so that's pretty good. You don't need to put a Berserker on him. He doesn't really need that. Maybe you can put it in the future a 2-piece Crimson Witch set on him for that extra pyro damage, but other than that, this is fine. This is nice. Diluc, Bennett, amazing. So good. I'm so glad you have these units built. And make sure, what I noticed on this account, you're leveling these weapons up. So looks like for your main team, you've started leveling them up. They're level 50. Can you get them to level 60? I think you need to be level 35 to get to level 60, right? Oh no, you can get to level 60 right now. So really try to get these units to your main DPS unit to level 60. Get Diluc to level 60, and then whoever you're going to be using for your next team, make sure you're getting them to level, the max level that you could possibly go, like level 60 for Ningguang if you want to use her as a main DPS. Ningguang is great. I don't know what's the constellations on Razor. You have C2 Razor. I would use Razor as a main DPS, but Ningguang's amazing. Whatever you prefer, but this team is going to work great with reactions and isn't going to fail you. Like for this Kaya right here, we have a goblet for him. This cryo damage bonus on him. We really just care about his ultimate a lot. Energy recharge here, looks like you have. And we're just trying to proc those melts. Nice, see? We get that exile, that energy recharge. And then let's see what we can put on him here. General attack would be fine. So if you're not going to use Ningguang, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on Kaya. And we're going to go with this. See, we get affected by cryo for 40% less time, which is nice. But the main thing, energy recharge on Kaya. Check this out, 143.9% energy recharge. Crit rate, you want to get a little more crit rate since you're using him as a kind of secondary DPS. But in this case, we also want some elementary mastery on him. But this is fine. For now, just level up the artifacts as you're getting more artifacts. You have Skyrider sword on him for energy recharge. This is fine. If you want him to get more damage, you can use prototype. That's fine. Whatever you like. But yeah, for now, for your main 4 units that you're using on your main team, get those levels up. So if I were to go with like future Abyss teams, I would use something like this and something like this. This would work really well. Or if you want to throw Ningguang in here and use her as a main DPS, you can also do that. But Razor here is the main DPS with Xiangling kind of just there for reactions. You can use her kind of like a sub DPS as well. Do you have any good weapons on her? You have Crescent Pike. I like White Tassel. Normal attacks deal an additional attack. Halberd is fine, but White Tassel is really good. I would use White Tassel. Let's switch to White Tassel. Here you go, 23.9. Once again, these percentages will go up for you. Get some energy recharge on her too. That'd be nice. But overall, so I think we're going to rock out this team. For now, I will leave this team like this because I think you have plenty of heals, but I'll throw Barber here for now. Maybe this is your normal like world exploration team that you're using. I like this team setup for like normal domains. You can proc this, use Diona's E, going with Diluc, pop Bennett down, go for Vaporize, heals. A lot of variety you have going on for reactions, and you have the best reactions on this team. You have Vaporize and Melts together. So yeah, I think right now this account is great. Green Tea, what you really should be working on is try to play the game more, like play through story more. Do those shrines. Let's see how many shrine keys you have. You have a shrine key here. Use up the shrine key. Make sure you have 2 summons here as well. All right. And if you were to save up for a unit that I think that would work out really well, and yeah, finish off this banner. Finish off this banner. Really save up your Primo Gems. Finish up this banner, but once again, work on your artifacts. Make sure you're playing through that story. Do the story. Do the boss fights. Really level up your characters because I noticed that you can get your characters to level 60. Try to save up your XP books until you can start leveling your characters up, and you have enough XP books to get them to level 60. Level up your weapons, and I made 2 Abyss teams for you, so now you can use that for your second team on Abyss. And yeah, get those artifacts, level up those artifacts. You don't really need to worry too much about substats yet, but obviously, ideally, the substats you want, the best case scenario is like crit rate, crit damage. Those are the 2 best substat options. And then of course, if you can get like Elemental Mastery, Energy Recharge, those are always pretty good options as well. Overall, really, really nice account. I hope this helps you out with your account. and I will see you next time. And guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Oosa Gang Discord. This is where all the information, all the giveaways happen. And I will do this again. If you guys want me to do this again, make sure to get this video to 30 likes, and I will do this again. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.